Do you believe in magic? Any young girl's dream had a music kid. Oh, had a friend. Hey man, haven't we met this way before? Remember this? I've talked about this a whole bunch of times. This is like an old, 100-year-old Oscar Schmidt made Autoharp zither, man. Inside it's called Special Advertiser's Model, man. Put this down here, man. I'll tell you something. Read my lips. I'm never gonna restore that instrument ever on this show. But I'm always gonna use it to introduce something else. What could it be, man? All these guitars behind me look kind of familiar. Wow, it's on the slab, man. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is, man. I'll tell you the story. I'm getting warmed up, man. I'm in tune, man. Okay, so here's a story. You know what I'm saying? I went to the Columbus flea market with my daughter. It was a beautiful sunny day, man. The sky was blue. It was gorgeous, man. Walking around, man. It was the summertime. You know what I'm saying, man? And I saw a guy had one of those instruments right there, an Oscar Schmidt Autoharp, gem mint condition with the gizmo. That's why I could never restore that, because it's missing the gizmo, man. It had everything, man. It was perfect condition. And it was that vintage. It was one of those old ones with the eagle on it. And I was like, man, I've never seen one in such good condition. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy, hey man, how much you want for that? He's like, $30. I was with my daughter. Didn't have that much money, you know what I'm saying? I'm a common man. You know? Common man. So I was like, yeah, man, I'll save this money for my daughter in case she comes, you know, sees something she wants, you know what I mean? I could be like hero, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, let's go, let's go. You sure you don't want it, Daddy? No, let's go, man, let's go. So we did the whole flea market. I still had like $32 in my pocket, you know what I mean? I was carefully like, you know what I mean? You sure you don't want that one or that one back there, you know what I mean? Anyway, man, so I saved up a little money, you know, subconsciously. $32. So I was like, let's go back to the car this way, around the long way. So, and then she sort of got, you know what I'm saying? So get back to the table. The sun's beating on me. It's already like real late in the flea market day. You get to the table, it's gone, man. Gone. Gone. So maybe the dude's packing up, man. Hey, man, that zither, man. Gone, man. Right after you left, man, I sold to the guy for $22, man. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. So I went to the Columbus Market every week, man. Every week. By myself. Rain, you know what I mean? Snow, sleet, hail, seasons passed. 6 months went by, you know what I mean? Finally, my daughter's got a week off from school. I was like, come on, we'll go to Columbus, you know what I mean? It's a nice day, sun is shining. She hadn't been there a long time, you know what I mean? It's my good luck charm. You know what I mean? So I get that here. Everything she wanted, she found it. And then some, you know what I mean? Crazy, crazy, crazy event, you know what I mean? You know, you want fake Chanel earrings? Here they are, $2 a pop. Like, what? Incredible, incredible finds for her. So we're getting to the end, man, of the last couple of tables, you know. I had no instruments at all, nothing. You know what I mean? I had a couple pieces of like wood veneer, something, I don't know. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Things that I would like. None of your business anyway, what I had, man. What are you getting all nosy for, man? What do you want to know that for? Anyway, I calm down. I'll get back on track, man. So the table comes there, there's this like old, like 60s looking, like folded kind of like case, you know, 50, something like that, man. It's closed too. It's in that case, and the case all dilapidated, man. It's on the table there. We'll look at it in a second, man. We'll look at it in a second. Together. Open up the top of it, man. Gem mint condition. This is not Guitkits though, just because I have to figure out how to use this thing, man. You know what I mean? It might not work. You know what I mean? I gotta figure out how to tune it. Gem mint condition Autoharp Oscar Schmidt. Not only was it Oscar Schmidt branded Autoharp mint condition, it was an electric Oscar Schmidt Autoharp in mint condition with the gizmo, all the strings. It's right there. I'll flip you around. We're gonna look at it together like a family. You ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. So this is an example of the case being in the right place, man. This case is fucking shot to shit, man. Fuck up. You know what I'm saying? End of the road as far as, like, you know what I mean? Any kind of gigging usefulness, but storing it in the closet or up in the attic in the basement or something like that, still, I guess, you know what I mean, acceptable. We'll try to get this stabilized a little bit better, man. Very heavy affair. Turn on this flash, man. See with your own ears, man. Look at that, man. So this is another installment of our 130th anniversary of Harmony, man. This is definitely made by Harmony, who acquired the Oscar Schmidt trademark, 1938 bankruptcy court, I believe, and all their trademarks. Oscar Schmidt, this is definitely in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 70s, I don't know. 60s, I'm looking at these, you know, bad boys right there. Let's get it out the box, man. Out the box, man. Take a better look at it. Here we go, man. I have it side by side with an example from about 1905, man. 1905, perhaps. Maybe a little bit younger, maybe a little bit older. Just so you can see, like, you know what I'm saying, the change that's gone by in the 60 years, possibly. You know what I'm saying? 60 years progress of the Autoharp, man. Special American zither. Essentially the same idea. They close this little gap here a little bit, you know what I'm saying? This is Paramount branded, yes? Yes, this was, see that out? Yes, this was a Paramount branded. Paramount was Oscar Schmidt, man. So this trademark became property of Harmony. You know what I'm saying? So happy 130th again, Harmony. So, you know what I'm saying, man? This one's got electricals on it, man. These are real heavy, though, man. Real heavy instruments. I'd be curious to see which one was heavier. The one from 1905 or the one from, like, 1965. Let's take a look, shall we? So this 1905 Oscar Schmidt zither comes in at a little hair under 5.5 pounds, man. Hair under 5.5 pounds, man. Let's get that modern guy up on that scale. Modern guy, saddle up. Oh my, 9 pounds exactly. You know what I mean? That's the weight of an average child, man, like a big child, man. So let's focus on this guy right now, man. Let's focus on him. Let's get back to our chat in action. Chat in action, people. Alright, so here we are, man. So we got the gizmo, man. We'll finally get to check this out. Some of these have gone totally limp, like these ones right here. And some of them are still relatively in tune, man. You know what I'm saying? First thing we're going to do is plug it into an amplifier. Make sure that it's all amplified and working. The electronics aren't gonna disappear us later on in our little journey, right? And then what we gotta do is tune it up, man. That'd be that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? That could be that hard, man. Take a while. You know what I'm saying? We'd take a square-headed drum key. It looks like that's all we need, man. Let me check to just make sure, man. Alright, so let's get some education going for you, man. This right here is a modern drummer's key, man. Modern drummer's key. Square. I thought that's what the fool needed. Swims around on there. What the fuck? This is like a late 19th century style clock key, man. That's how they wind up old-fashioned clocks, man. It's also square-headed. Look, that's the right tool for the right fool, man. That's the way we do it, man. That's the way it's done. It's cool, man. So what I'm going to want to do is take it into the laboratory. See, this is already kind of damaged, man. It's been damaged to both sides of this, I guess. Look at this. These are Clusen, man. Clusen aluminum 1950s. Look at Les Paul piece, man. Let's take this thing off. I'll see you in the laboratory. You know what I mean? I think we need to take that off, don't we? Yeah, I'll take it off anyway. Might be a mistake. See you in there, man. See that? Old clock key. Marty! So we took the gizmo off. See these little springs in there? Holding everything down. There's the same thing on the other side. This is like totally not connected to anything. So if you pull these two things apart right now, all those springs are going flying out. Same on the other side. And then these little pieces, which look like to be like metal pieces with like a wooden, like a rosewood thing, they'd all fall off and you wouldn't know what note went where. Dude, it'd be a fucking nightmare, dude. A real fucking nightmare, people. So, let's go back over to the instrument. Here it is, man. We tested it on the amplifier. It works like a fucking charm. Kind of dirty here where we took this off. We're missing a G string. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't look like it's anything other than a regular G string. Maybe get away with a B string on there. We can get this out of the junk pile, really. So we want to get in here and do this as quick as possible and make sure nothing touches that little gizmo. You know what I mean? That might have something to do with the overall weight of these two units. You know what I'm saying? Or the old unit weighed, you know what I'm saying? Nothing, but had no gizmo. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, you know, that gizmo is made out of plastic. You hear me, folks? You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? So let's clean this guy up and find a G string at the pile, man. You know what I'm saying? And string it in there. It's a shorty. You know what I'm saying? Take a look. See you in a minute. Alright, so we're able to replace that G string there with an old string from the string pile. There's apparently just regular old ball end strings in there. See that? It's kind of a pain in the ass getting it in there because some of these, you know, wraps, especially on this newer one, not really meant for that. But it's in there. You know what I'm saying? We use our little clock device, man. Screwed it on. Kind of a pain in the ass. Got to be real careful with this fucking thing. This is sliding all around. You know what I mean? This is very kind of primordial shit. I don't like fucking with older stuff because it's like all kinds of, you know what I mean? You know, half-ass rigged shit, man. Looks like there was like some kind of nest going on here, or near here. It was like a gerbil or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Also sliding around here, I saw like an old, I believe, fender pick, like a big fender pick. So let's tune this up real quick, you know, as good as we can. You know what I'm saying? We're to use like a regular old tuner. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you what I mean. Just hooked up over here. You know what I mean? Have it on C for chord. Right? Hooked up on the old Clusen strap button, right? Let's pluck a C sharp. See what it says. F sharp. D. A. See that? D sharp. A sharp. So we're about a step down. F. C sharp. You see what I'm saying? Where's that G that I just put on here? This G sharp. I'm a little bit too sharp on him already, man. High expectations, people. Let's tune this up. It's going to be a real frustrating road, but we'll do it, man. Because we love to do that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, Bomber G, we do. So finally we got everything in tune and in place, man. You see, it was like murder on that little key, man. I need like a more substantial key, man. Anyway, here's what it is. We cleaned everything off very sophisticatedly with this old air thing, man. This is like 30 years old, man. Old school, man. Still freezing, man. Feels freezing because we just cleaned this off really, really well. It looks great, man. Looks great, man. So let's very, very, very carefully bring our friend over here. Put him on top, man. Screw him back exactly where he needs to be. Put this guy back in place. Make sure everything's in place. See how this was right exactly here? Let's put that exactly where it was. Everything needs to be in place. See you in a moment. Oh, there it is, folks. And I was able to get this guy out too, man. Look at that big old pick, man. Man, looks like a real rosewood, man. It's pretty nice. Anyway, man, tuning this thing is a murder, man. The murder on my thumb. My thumb's killing me, man. Ah, little key, man. You know what I mean? It's not fun, man. You need a lot of strength to get these things so I can. You know what I mean? I don't mean to be like saying like I'm a pussy or nothing, man, but it's just like, I mean, there's just a little tiny, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? F sharp is just a little tiny bit. You know what I mean? You go too far, you know what I mean? Anyway, man. So let's give a little love to that case, man. That case is horrendous, man. Let's just give it some help, man. You know what I'm saying? Not like we're going to fix it, but a little help. All right. Oh, so now we're here back with this ugly guy, man. Oh, I mean, it doesn't really look that bad, like looking at it now. I can see daylight through there. But then you look at this thing, man. All blown out. I can see you naked in there, darling. Why don't you bend over a little bit? Yeah, just like that. You pervert. Anyway, man, there's nothing really we can do for this other than throw it in the garbage. You know what I'm saying? That's like a guy charging to come out, look at your dryer and say, eh, you know what I mean? You need a new dryer. That'll be $75. Fuck them. I did have to do that once, man. Hope that guy fucking burns in hell, man. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I say fuck it, you say fuck it. Put a little bit of this Gorilla Tape on the inside here, man. Totally reversible in case, you know what I mean? In the future, there's a, you know what I mean? Brand new cardboard. Turn that cardboard back in, you know, the easy way, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I could do this if I really thought about it. But I don't give a fuck, and I'm not touring with this thing ever. I want something a little bit more sturdy to sort of put it inside of so I can forget about it. Let's see when we're all taped up. You gorilla. That's no monkey. That's a gorilla. Yes, and that's what separates man from the ape. Duct tape. The ape has not duct tape. So essentially I use the expensive stuff. This costs like $20 a roll, $30 a roll, something crazy like that now, man. This is like 99 cents. You know what I mean? $1.25 dollar store, man. We put the expensive stuff on the inside. You know what I'm saying? We just sort of, you know what I'm saying? Let things hang loose on the outside. You know? So now when we're all tired of playing of all our little songs, at the end of the episode when we're all done singing to you, and we don't need this instrument no more, we can just put them in there. We can find that little pick and put it here, perhaps. Or we might have lost it already, not sure. And then we just half a wink. Makes me think. I see it, the glamour shots. Goodbye, case. Au revoir. There it is, people. It's an oddball instrument, I get it. Nobody likes these rarity episodes, man. These oddball episodes. They didn't even watch the ukulele episodes, man. I had a zither I presented a couple months ago made by a fucking rocket scientist. Worked in NASA, man. Nobody watches these weirdo episodes, but that's okay, man. That's okay, man. I like them even more than some of the guitar episodes because truly it's something different, you know what I mean? See this beautiful rosewood here, and it's got this like aluminum sort of, you know what I'm saying? And aluminum was still like cool, man. These white plastic keys, man. I remember seeing the Gizmo when I saw the intact one, the old-fashioned one. The Gizmo was actually smaller. I think it was only on this side. Only on this side, man. The bass notes sort of like hung loose, man. I don't know, man. I could be wrong. This is a real, you know what I'm saying, lonely bird, man. This is like a living passenger pigeon. The last one. What a sad life that one must have. This ain't no other passenger pigeons out there, man. I don't know. Maybe he was happy. But this is gonna need like a miracle. You know, you're gonna need Justin Bieber playing one of these fucking things at the Super Bowl in order to revive it before it goes into extinction, man. Tasmanian tiger, man. You know what I'm saying? This is made out of Tasmanian tiger penis, man. I don't know, man. I had to say something disgusting, man, because I had nothing else to say. You know what I mean? Let's hear it. You know what I mean? I keep on being roguish and voguish, man. I'm just wasting time because it's a very short episode. Excellent condition. Oddball instrument. You know what I'm saying? Very heavy. I've already proven you thing. Weighs more than, you know what I'm saying, like a certifiable Les Paul, man. You know what I'm saying? It's big, man. See how it wasn't focused, man? See that? Now it's focused, man. Just want to make sure, you know, I do quality control on the spot, man. Anyway, man, peace be with you. Let's sit down. Let's continue our day. And there it is, folks. 130th Harmony Extravaganza anniversary continues here in Guitkit land with the Harmony produced Oscar Schmidt electric MEG Autoharp, folks. This is truly like, you know what I'm saying, a dying or almost dead breed for a generation that's gone. The generation after that's almost gone, you know what I mean? This is one of the best ever produced, so I'm very happy to have it in my collection, man. I don't even really know how to hold it, man. Like this, this, and down like here. I don't know, man. I see the guy from Lovin Spoonful hold it like this. Do you believe in magic? So I'm gonna do that too. Not that, you know what I mean? It makes a difference. You want to hold your instrument? Hold it your own way. Where are all the notes on this fucking thing? Alright, folks. Never played one of these before. Hope I can do it in one take. I laughed and shook his hand. Made my way back home. I searched for foreign land. Miles and miles I roamed. I gazed gazeless there. I miles and miles I must have died alone a long, long time ago. Hey, man, Kurt, rest in peace. David, rest in peace, man. Cool, man. That's it, man. So, everybody out there, see you next time. If there's a next time, I hope there's a next time. There might be a next time. But if there isn't, just know I'll be there if you need me. Just reach out your hand.